Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And we're back here in San Diego, California for hopefully what is the last game of this series before moving on to the next one, Pete.
Yes, sir. The last, everybody's tied up, so it's 1-1. These are the deciding games, both for the Gold Coats and the Sirloins, as well as the Moonstars and the Beewolves.
Yeah.
Wild Pigs and the Platypi as well is going to settle things up. The only team that is really settled and moved forward is the Grapplers, who have upset the Philadelphia Freedom 2-1. But big weekend game here.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We're going to find out how those other games ended in just a minute. The last game between us again, we won that first one in San Diego, came home, and this last game, San Diego put us to the test. It was close, and they finally pulled it out in the end. But you weren't going to hold them off the board. Now it's a situation where, geez, I don't know. But So before we get to this game, though, let's find out how the series has ended so far, Pete. So like you said, the Grapplers swept the Freedom. So we're going to give you the scores now for the Wild Pigs and the Platypi, and the Gold Coats and the Sirloins. After I go to the and then all right, Pete, give us those scores then.
Platypi travel ticket on the Wild Pigs, and it's Wild Pigs 5-2. Gold Coats ticket on the Sirloins. Sirloins all over the Gold Coats 11-2. So moving on will be the Wild Pigs and the Sirloins.
Wow. All right. So no upsets there. Yeah. Geez. The Pig took that first one. Good for the Platypi coming back and winning one 8-4 in San Diego. So it looks like in that series the home team won every game. They went back on the road in San Diego, one of the cities, the only city that has both their teams in. Now one of them's out. The Wild Pigs, the favorite in that conference, took it. So it's going to be New York and Philadelphia in that second round in the other conference. Be the Wild Pigs against, New York and San Jose. Yeah, so it's going to be the Wild Pigs against the Grapplers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And over ours, it's the Sirloins really put it on. The last two games, they really just put a thumping on the Gold Coats, beating the Gold Coats 10-5 in Game 2 and then 11-2 in Game 3. Sirloin scoring 22 runs over three games and only giving up 12. So whoever wins this matchup, and let's hope it's the Beewolves, are going to have their hands full with the Sirloins, that's for sure. Yeah,
that was unexpected. Yeah, like you said, the Gold Coats win that first one 5-1. And you think, then the Sirloins just crushed them those next two games.
Yeah. Well, it was I kind of felt that the Gold Coats win in the first game was a little bit of an upset because we talked about that conference, that division all season. It was kind of back and forth, and they think the number one team was playing 500, whereas the Sirloins have been in first place pretty much all season long. They've been playing great baseball. So, even on paper, when you look at it, you didn't think the Gold Coats could withstand the Sirloins.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, well, that brings us to the conference semifinals game 3 of 3. It's an elimination game. The winner will move on to the semifinals, and the loser's season is done. And it's the 1-1 Beewolves against the 1-1 Moonstars. Beewolves contact specialist, maybe the hottest offensive team in the league right now, which is what we have going for us. The Moonstars are going to have to be strong on defense, which they're generally not, but they have great pitching. And they're going to need to get that offense going like they did in the last game as well. So the Beewolves are going to start their right-hander, their third-string Frangipani, who didn't really expect to play in this first series. She's going to go here tonight and see if she can win. She throws the ball real hard. She puts good junk on it, and she's accurate enough. This is her first playoff performance this season. She played well last season in the playoffs, and we're going to hope to get a great game from her tonight, Pete.
That's true, and she's going to need some help from the notable players. The Laura Franco, the first baseman, who's tense right now. She's got excellent power, good ability to connect, and good speed on the base pass. But she's only hitting 125 so far in the playoffs, Tommy. We're going to need a big game out of her today. Hanley Dexteris, the superstar shortstop's got a little bit better than average power. He's got very good ability to connect, very good speed on the base pass. He's hitting 333 with a home run, and then Buster Biggs out in left field, whose bat has come alive here in the playoffs. He's got good power, good ability to connect, and very good speed on the base pass. He's hitting 556 with 2 home runs.
Wow. That's pretty good. They're going to be going against the the starter, the third string left-hander, Vern Turnberger. Vern Turnberger throws the ball fast, real fast. He puts good junk on his two, and he's not incredibly accurate, but he's okay. He's got no record on here yet, so Vern is going to be on the mound against the Beewolves. And Pete, going into your next segment, they're the notable players. Those are the three that are going to have to do it if the Moonstars want to move on. If those three do it, they got a chance to go forward. If they don't, the Moonstars are done.
You're right. And when you look at those three stars, Herbert Hackman, Nance Tools, and Gustav Gustafsson, they are doing it. Hackman is locked in right now. He's the Moonstar third baseman. Excellent power, very good ability to connect. He doesn't have a lot of speed on the base paths, but if you're hitting with power, you don't really need a whole lot to jog around the bases. He's hitting 667 with a home run. Nance Tools at shortstop, very good power. Good ability to connect, better than average speed. She's hitting 500. No home runs, but still 500. Gustav Gustafsson, the left fielder, with very good power, about average ability to connect, and not a lot of speed, but he's hitting 375 with no home runs. So again, those three people are the offensive powerhouse of the Moonstars. They're the cylinders that make the engine run.
Yeah, boy, and San Diego's desperate to get their teams to the next round. So this will be a big game here in Colonial Plaza. We're gonna get the thing from the person, the lineup. This is the coach. Looks like this: Freddie Knox for the third straight time, starting at second base. Freddie Knox.
I don't know if I agree with that.
You want to put Gina Torres back in?
I don't know. I mean, at the beginning of the season, she really was hitting very well and playing well. Mm-hmm. She hasn't made an appearance. How about we go with Freddie Knox, but if he goes 0 for 2, we'll pull him.
Okay.
Because I don't think it's fair. She was the starting second baseman for most of the season, and for her to not even see playing time
in the playoffs,
that seems a little weird.
Yeah, I get that. All right. So he's going to start for second base and bat first. Batting second, shortstop Hanley Dexteris. Batting third, Buster Biggs. And left field, like I said, Buster Biggs doing all well. Laura Franco's going to bat cleanup again. She's a little bit tense, but she's so good that you put her in even when she's tense. Because even looking at her bars there in tense mode, she's pretty respectable, and she's not going to be tense for long. So Magic Moore's going to bat right behind her at fifth. He's going to play center field. He's locked in. So it's good to see Magic Moore putting points on the board by putting him over the wall. Steve Monstour is going to bat sixth and play catcher. Is our starting catcher there. Billy LeBoink is going to be out in right field. And, you never know when Billy's last season is going to be. So Billy's going to be going all for it in here. Batting eighth, Bertha Banks. She'll play third base. And batting ninth, Fran Japani. Like I said, she's on the mound as well, throwing the four-finger, two-finger, curveball, slider, and changeup. You ready for this, Pete?
As ready as I'll ever be. The conference semifinals, game 3 of 3 with the series tied 1-1. This is the series deciding game in beautiful Colonial Plaza.
Oh, wow. What a day for a game, and what a high-pressure game situation.
Yes, sir. Beewolves got to get off early. We got to get some runs across the board early on here. Put the Moonstars back on their heels.
Ugh. One of these teams' season's going to end.
Yes, sir. Going for the Moonstars, batting first, Harvey in right field, Rusty Bustam at first base, Nance Teals at shortstop, Herbert Hackman at third base, Gustav Gustafsson in left field, Windy Wheels in center field, Boo Lewis catching, Vinicio playing second base, and Turnburner pitching. Freddie Knox, Hanley Dexteris, and Buster Biggs will all grab a bat and get ready to face off against Turnburner, who comes to the mound with a 0 ERA, being his first appearance in the playoffs. Let's get this one going. Freddie Knox hitting 400 in the playoffs with no home runs, no RBIs.
Fans are crawling up the walls. Here's the first pitch by Turnberger, right to him, and it's a hit into left center field, Pete. That's going to be a double for Freddie Knox. He's going to stand up at second base with that first. What a way to start the game, Freddie. I guess he's staying in.
I guess so. I guess he heard us. Hanley Dexteris is shortstop, tough out utility player, hitting 333 with a home run, 4 RBIs. Freddie Knox at second base with no outs. First pitch from Turnburner's outside, ball 1.
Oh!
Into the air. It's going deep to straightaway center field.
Oh!
And it's off the wall. And Freddie Knox was holding up at second because he thought he might have to tag up. He was able to pull into third, so that's Dexter's at second and Knox at third.
Wow, I'm shocked. No outs, runners at second and third. I couldn't believe he didn't catch that ball. There's a hard hit by in a right field foul ball. Boy, the Beewolves are hungry and the fans are a little nervous, and so are the Moonstars. That's a nice one high and inside. 0-2 though.
No.
0-3 gets the strikes and fans him, gets back into it.
He does throw the ball hard. Laura Franco, 10th but fit, hitting 125 in the playoffs. No home runs, no RBIs. Again, runners at second and third with only one out. Laura Franco hits a single. There's a roller, unfortunately, it's going to go foul just before first base. So no balls, one strike. Now inside. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Pressure up on Turnberner. That one's popped into
It's going to be a run
left
though.
field. And it's caught, and everybody's tagging up. Although, it was a dumb mistake.
Oh.
That was a dumb mistake. I just wanted Freddie Knox to run, and I hit the wrong button. Okay, so we're going into the bottom of the first. Pierce Harvey, Rusty Busted, Dance Tools, Frangipani with a 0 ERA. Again, 2 hits for the Beewolves, and unfortunately, they didn't get anybody across the plate. Those are the kind of mistakes that cost you games right there. Pierce Harvey, the tough out, hit 300. Playing center field, right field. He's playing right field. They got Windy Wheels in center field. And Wheels has been hitting well. That's in it for called strike. Strike 1. That one's in there off the plate. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs to Pierce Harvey. Harvey hitting 300 in the playoffs. There's a... Oh, that was knocked down by Bertha Banks. She's going to pick it up, but no way is she going to make that throw. Rusty Bustum playing first base today with no batting average. He has pinch hit, but I don't think he actually hit the ball. So 0 for 1. That's in it for called strike. Strike 1. No outs. Runner at first. That one's fouled straight back. So now Bustum's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with a runner on. Throw over to first, and Harvey's able to get back. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Pierce Harvey at first base. Rusty Bustum in the box. That's inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's low. Ball 2. 2-2 now to Bustum. Frangipani delivers. There's a roller to Dexteris, who's going to pick it up, throw it to second, over to first for the double play. And they'll clear the bases with that one. And now Nance Toole steps in. She's known as a stealer and utility player. She's hitting 500 in the playoffs with 1 RBI. 2 outs, bases empty. First pitch to Tools is up. Ball 1. That one's low. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to Nance Tools. That's inside. Ball 3. 3-0.
Ooh.
That's ball 4, and Nance Tools walks on 4 straight pitches. And now Herbert Hackman, who favors the inside pitches, locked in and fit. He's hitting .667 and playoffs with a home run, 4 RBIs. Nance Tools, known as a stealer. That's pounded foul along the third baseline, out of play. No balls, 1 strike. That's popped up into shallow right field. Freddie Knox is there to make the catch for the 3rd out. So as we head into the second, it's no runs, 2 hits for the Beewolves, no runs, 1 hit for the Moonstars. Magic Moore, Steve Monster, and Billy LeBlanc on face Turnberner through 9 pitches. He has 1 strikeout, gave up 2 hits. Magic Moore is locked in and fit. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching.
He does. And we're here in the second inning. Still no score. What a game so far. Both teams a slogfest. First one misses high, ball 1. Second one outside, ball 2. Turnberger trying to find the plate, rolling foul. 2-1 the count for Magic Moore. That one's right in his wheelhouse, and it's down the line. Fair ball, Pete. That's going to be multiple bases. He's coming around first on the way to second. He's going to slide in there for a double. Man, that's the 3rd double bagger for the Beewolves, right, Pete?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Steve Monster, the catcher, neutral and fit. He's hitting 500 in the playoffs. Magic Moore standing at second with nobody out. First pitch is outside, ball 1. That one's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. That one's inside ball 2, 2-1. That's high ball 3, 3-1 now to Monstour. Turnberner throwing his 18th pitch outside ball 4. So Monstour walks on 5 pitches, and in steps Billy LeBoy.
Yeah, they're getting that pitch count up like they want to. They got runners at first and second now, still no outs. The Moonstars getting themselves into some real trouble here with the offense at first, and Billy Boink's letting them throw 1 apiece now. That one misses high, ball 2, 2-1. 22nd pitch from Turnberger coming right here. I mean, misses ball 3, and he's in jeopardy of walking another runner.
No.
A hard hit though, right to Nance Tools to second for 1, over to first for 2. They get the double play, and they get a runner at third.
All right, so there's a runner at third, 2 outs. Bertha Banks neutral after hitting .500 with a home run and 3 RBIs in the playoffs. A single puts the Beewolves on the board.
Oh!
Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one's way outside ball 1, 1-1.
Oh.
That one's popped up into left field. And the left fielder, Gustafson's there to make the catch for the 3rd out. So once again, the Beewolves are knocking on the door, but they can't cross the threshold. So it's still 0-0 as we head into the bottom of the 2nd. Gustafson, Windy Wheels, and Boo Lewis going to face Japani through 14 pitches. Gave up a walk and a hit.
Well,
fielder, Gustafson.
the name says it all. The Gustavs. Power hitter, 375 in the playoffs with 1 RBI. Watch the first one down there low, 1-0 count. Gustafson always looks angry when he's at the plate. Hard hit, fouls it back off the wall. We're even at 1 apiece now. And Japani throwing her 17th pitch, looking good out there. Check swing, strike 2, 1-2. She's got him where she wants him. And before he gets her signal from Monstour, winds up, throws it. Misses low and away. Good patience by Gustafson. We're even out 2 apiece. Here in the bottom of the 2nd, still no score. Hard hit back souvenir. Foul ball. A happy Moonstars fan. Gustafson, a little bounce at a step. Pani waits for the right signal. Throws. Another foul ball. He's making her throw, man. Getting up that pitch count. She's throwing 21 right here. Another foul ball to the Beewolves dugout. He's going to be throwing all his batting practice. Check swing, strike 3. He didn't like it. He did not like it. That brings in Windy Wheels. Aptly named Windy Wheels. If he gets on base, he's dangerous. He's a good contact hitter. He's got some power. Standing back in his stance, left-hand batter's box. Japani looking for the right pitch, throws it up near his face. He doesn't even flinch. 1-0 the count. Fouls that one back up off the net. And we're even at 1 apiece. 1 out here now. In the bottom of the 2nd. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Japani tied for the league lead in strikeouts this season. One of the best pitchers there are. Fouls that one back off the wall, especially a 3rd string pitcher. Hot. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's one of those K's, Pete, and she gets into it. She can feel it. Playoff baseball in San Diego. Brings in Boo Lewis. Hitting 200 in the playoffs. Good contact hitter. Fans on their feet now. They want to see something happen here for the Moonstars. Japani winds up, throws to him. Gets that one high and inside. He doesn't even flinch. Strike. 1 the count. Second pitch curveball. Fouls that one off. He's quickly 0-2. Japani got him in the hole. Goes right at him. Swinging him a strike 3. The bat toss. 2 Ks, Pete.
Yes, sir. Good outing for Japani. So as we head into the top of the 3rd, still no score. Fran Japani. Freddie Knox 1 for 1 with a double. Hanley Dexteris 1 for 1 with a double. Turnberner at 26 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, and giving up 3 hits. Fran Japani is locked in and fit right now, Tommy. She's got the lumber in her hand and she's ready. Oh.
Except Pete's not right there. There's the first pitch, high and inside, ball 1 to Japani. Second pitch, that one's hit hard to center field. They were playing her shallow. He's running back, but he's going to be able to get that Windy Wheels and grab that in center field for the 1st out.
Just got under it a little bit too much. Freddie Knox 1 for 1 with a double. If she would have hit that a little bit more square, yeah, they were playing in on her. She could have run for days. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1-1 with 1 out. Base is empty for Freddie Knox. There's a roller to bust him at first base. He's going to take it himself for the 2nd out. 2 down.
Yep. Well, they're still having a hard. Both teams having a hard time getting that first run.
Doing a little rope-a-dope.
1 for 1 with a double, 2 outs. There's a hard hit. Oh, it's just foul. Left field line. That could have been another double for Hanley. 1-1 to Hanley. That one misses high. Ball one. Good patience for someone in that position. That one gets in there for a strike. 1 and 2 turn burners got him back, but he's a tough out, folks. That one's a little high. Good patience again. 2-2-2. That one's right in there. A little late swing. That's going to be fouled off the first baseline wall. Still even. 2 apiece. That one's a little bit low. Full count. 3 and 2. Turn coming at him. Hit hard. Line drive center field, but Windy Wheels is under it. He's going to end that side.
Dang, they're hitting it hard. They're just, All right, coming up in the bottom of the third, Pepe Benicio, Vern Turnberger, and Pierce Harvey. Harvey 1 for 1 so far. Japani had 30 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up a walk and a hit. So far, no score. Beewolves out, hitting the Moonstars 3-1. Pepe Benicio, the second baseman's neutral and fit, known as an RBI man. This is his first at bat in the playoffs. Pepe Benicio. I don't think that's true. He pinch hit as well, didn't he? Or did he come in as a defensive? He was a defensive substitution.
Yeah.
But anyway, Benicio popped up to right field anyway. So Vern Turnberger, his third pitcher, comes in. Hits his first at bat. He's locked in and fit as well. 1 out, base is empty for Turnberger. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Turnberger's got some power at the plate. That one's outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. That's ripped foul along the first baseline, and now Turnberger is behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Japani delivers. There's a roller to, a line drive to Bertha Banks, who's able to make the catch for the second out. 2 down now, and Pierce Harvey, the center fielder, steps in. He's neutral and fit. Known as a tough out, he's 1 for 1 with a single today. 2 down, nobody on. Pierce Harvey, the right fielder, in. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Fran Japani locked in right now. That's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Japani delivering her 38th pitch. That's inside, ball 2. 2 and 1 now. There's a roller, but that's foul along the third baseline. Count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Harvey, known as a tough out, just outside. 3 and 2, full count to Pierce Harvey. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first, and get him for the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3. We're heading in the top of the 4th. Still no score. Buster Biggs 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Laura Franco 0 for 1, and Magic Moore 1 for 1 with a double. Turnberger at 38 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, and giving up 3 hits. Buster Biggs, the left fielder's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting .500 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs in these playoffs. Come on, Buster. First pitch is low, ball 1. Swing and a miss by Buster Biggs. He was out in front of that one. 1 and 1. Way inside. Actually bounced off the catcher's mitt. That's in there for a strike. 2 and 2. That's Buster. Fouled off straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes with no. Swing and a miss, and Buster Biggs gets K'd for the 2nd time today. We're going to need his bat. Laura Franco tense but fit. She's 0 for 1 today.
Buster. This is outside, ball 1 for Laura Franco. 1-0. That one misses high, ball 2. 2-0. He's a little nervous pitching to Franco, and he should be. Ball 3 comes in with 3 quick balls. 48th pitch right there, right in there for a strike. We knew that was coming. 3 and 1. He still has to throw 2 more to get her out, and he doesn't. Walks her feet on 5 pitches.
Yes, sir.
Good patience by Laura there.
Another base runner. I think the Beewolves have had a base runner in every inning. Magic Moore, the center fielder, coming up. He's 1 for 1 with a double. Laura Franco standing at first base with 1 out. That one's high, ball 1. Magic Moore takes that one. That one's a roller back to Turnberger. He's going to make the throw to second and over to first for the double play.
Wow.
And we're out of the inning. So we're heading into the bottom of the 4th. It's still Beewolves, no runs, 3 hits. Moonstars, no runs, 1 hit. Rusty Bustum, 0 for 1. Nance Tools with a walk, and Herbert Hackman, 0 for 1. Japani had 41 pitches with 3 strikeouts, a walk, and a hit. It's a pitcher's duel, Tommy.
It's a defensive game. All right. Rusty Bustum now, bottom of the 4th, facing off against Fran Japani. He's got 41 pitches under her belt, 42 right here. Fouls it back off the wall, but Japani's locked in. That's 0-1 now to bust him. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Busting him a good contact there, but couldn't make contact on that. She's got him in the hole. Goes right at him. Broken bat, foul ball. Grabs a new piece of wood. See if this makes a difference. Number 27, second baseman for the check swing, strike 3. She gets another K. Coming at him, Pete. Coming at you. Now it's Nance Tools. She's the next victim for Fran Japani. Come on, Fran. Get ahead of her. Here's going to pick that up, throw it, pump, throw it over to first. 2 down, Pete. What a defensive game we got so far. Both teams struggling to get on the board. You can see the veins in Herbert Hackman's arms. And the fans on their feet. They want him to do it. They want him to put it over to score first. That one's fouled back off the wall. They're both locked in. Pitcher and batter. In fact, the outfield's going to go deep for Herbert Hackman. We're even down 1 apiece, 2 outs. Pressure up, bottom of the 4th. Pop fly over the head of Japani. That's going to land fair ball. Billy the Boy misses it, but Hackman didn't even think about going to second. It was a clean single. Second hit from the Moonstars. And now it's Gustav Gustafsson with a slow run at first base. 2 outs. Pressure up. The tense Gustafsson. Watch the first one go in there. Misses. Ball 1. Fran Japani's got 50 pitches. 51 coming up next. There it is. Hard hit into center field. Magic Moore picks that up. He's going to throw it into the cutoff. Okay. And Moonstars got 2 on with 2 outs. And it's Windy Wheels. The pressure creeps up. And dangerous situation now for the Beewolves. Check swing, strike 1. But Fran Japani is cool as a cucumber. Locked in. She wants that K. Fouls that one off. She's going right at him. 0-2. 1 more to go. Fouled off the wall again. Still 0-2 to Windy Wheels. A good contact hitter. Check swing, strike 3. She ends it with a KP. Gets out of it. Oh.
All right. But the Moonstars pick up 2 more hits. Unfortunately, it doesn't translate into any runs. So it's still nothing as we head into the top of the 5th. Steve Monstour with a walk. Billy LeBoink 0 for 1. Bertha Banks 0 for 1. Turnrunner at 51 pitches with 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and giving up 3 hits. Steve Monstour's neutral and fit. Got a walk his first time up, hitting 500 here in the playoffs.
All right, takes the first pitch low, ball 1, 85 miles an hour by Turnberner. His 53rd pitch hit hard, but that's straight to Nance Tools, the shortstop. Picks up, throws to first. 1 down.
1 down, Billy LeBoink, the right fielder's neutral and fit. Favors the high pitch. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting 250 in the playoffs. Unlike LeBoink, usually he's a better hitter than that, but takes the first pitch for called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller. Oh, and Turnberner couldn't get it. And unfortunately, LeBoink is just so slow. He was able to recapture the ball and throw him out.
William. It's now Bertha Banks at the plate. Nope. Swing and a miss at a bad pitch inside. 0-1 to count. That one's inside the same spot. 99 miles an hour. That misses. 1 key now. Check swing with a strike 2 over the outside corner. 1-2 the count. Pressure up. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Drops her on K's.
Turnberner's locked in as well. So as we head in the bottom of the 5th, Boo Lewis 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Pepe Vinicio 0 for 1. Turnberner 0 for 1. Japani had 55 pitches with 5 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 3 hits. Still no score. These teams are playing it tight here. Boo Lewis, the catcher's neutral and fit, 0 for 1. Hitting a paltry 167 in the playoffs. Japani delivers. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Allen's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs to Boo Lewis, the Moonstar catcher. That's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Lewis behind in the count. Japani delivers a 59th pitch. And that's a shot. Oh, and Freddie Knox with the diving stop. Unfortunately, he was unable to make the catch. So Boo Lewis with a single. And Pepe Vinicio stepping in. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today. Lewis at first base does not have a lot of speed. Swing and a miss. And Vinicio was completely fooled by that Japani fastball. No one's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. Boo Lewis, the catcher at first base. That's an in for called second, and now Benicio is behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's fouled straight back, and Benicio will get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Japani delivers, fouled off again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, but Japani delivering his 65th now. That one's high, ball 2. That evens the count at 2-2. That one's low, 3-2. The count is gone full. 3 balls, 2 strikes with no outs. There's a roller back to Japani. He'll pick it up, make the throw. Back to Dexteris, who will relay it to Franco for the double play. Vern Turnberger stepping in, locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, nobody on. Base is empty. Japani just has to worry about the patter. The patter.
The pitter patter of little feet.
There you go. There's a rocket that's going to be into center field, but Magic Moore is going to run up and make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going to the 6th. Still no score. Fran Japani 0 for 1. Freddie Knox 1 for 2 with a double. Hanley Dexteris 1 for 2 with a double. Turnberger at 59 pitches with 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and giving up 3 hits.
Wow. What a game.
Whoosh. Yeah, this is it's a tight one. I think the first team that scores is going to win. Japani 0 for 1 today. I think that's what's going to happen.
I think you're right.
First pitch it is low, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. 1-1 now to Japani. There's a smash. Unfortunately, it's a line drive to Benicio at second base, who makes the catch for the 1st out. 1 down.
Yeah, there's a one-way ticket straight to second. Freddie Knox gets his first pitch, comes across the plate, misses, ball low. 1-0 the count. Pressure's always up. Hard hit in the left center field. That's going to be in the same gap. Left center. It's at least Windy Wheels picks up, throws it in, so he's going to hold up at second base. It's another double for the Knox.
All right.
You thought about putting Gina Torrens out there.
Yes, they did. Henley Dexteris 1 for 2 with a double. Freddie Knox standing at second base with 1 out. Let's get him home here, folks. Come on. First pitch from Turnberger's way outside. Ball 1. Turnberger delivers his 66th pitch low. Ball 2. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a smash. That's foul, though, along the third baseline. 2 balls and a strike with 1 out. That one's low, ball 3. 3-1 to Hanley Dexteris. That one's outside, ball 4, and he walks Dexteris. So now runners at first and second with 1 out.
Probably not a bad idea to walk Dexteris. A little nice coming to Buster Biggs, who's been playing hot recently. This one misses, ball low. 1 out, pressure way up here in San Diego. Moonstars. Hard hit down the third baseline. That's foul. We're even at 1 apiece. That one misses outside. Ball 2. 2-1 the count to Buster Biggs. That one misses high. Ball 3. Hitter's pitch. He's risking and loading the bases. And he does, Pete. Walks him. Man, the fans not liking it.
No, sir. Now the base is loaded with 1 out. Laura Franco's 10th spot pitch. She's 0 for 1 with a walk today. She's hitting 111. Come on, Alora. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. There's a smash, and that's going to take a funny hop. And Benicio's only play will be the first base. So they get Franco, but the run scores, so it's 1-0 now. Beewolves with runners at second and third.
All right, the Beewolves get the first score. Pressure way up here with 2 outs. Hard hit, but it's straight to Nance Tools. That's going to be an easy out.
I knew I shouldn't have used that stupid power swing. Every time, man. Every time it kills me. But the Beewolves put 1 on the board, so it's Beewolves 1 run on 4 hits. Moonstars no runs on 4 hits. Pierce Harvey 1 for 2. Rusty Bustum 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and Nate for 1 with a walk. Japani had 69 pitches with 5 strikeouts. Pierce Harvey, the right fielder, tough out. 1 for 2 with a single.
Yeah, the Moonstars are going to have to put together something to get the answer quickly if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. Fans leaning forward in their seat. Japani winds up tosses. Misses the first one to Harvey. 1-0 the count. The locked-in Japani throwing a good contact there. That one makes it outside 1 apiece. The safety's off now to Pierce Harvey, the right fielder for the Moonstars. Swinging a miss, strike 2. 1-2. She's ahead of him. Comes right at him. A little hit to Freddie Knox, who picks it up. Pump over to first. Throws him out. Solid defense by the Beewolves out there today. Rusty Bustum now for 2. Rusty, also a solid contact hitter with fair power. Hasn't got a hit yet in the playoffs, though. First one's in there, 0-1 the count. He's got a 0 average. Rusty Bustin waiting to show 2 quick strikes. Japani going for the throat. 76 pitch high. He doesn't chase it. She spits that out of her mouth. 1-2. Goes low. He didn't chase that either. Look, he's yet to swing the bat. I don't know what Rusty Bustin is getting at here. Number 27. There it is. Little roller back to Japani's going to pick it up. Pump over to first. 2 down, Pete. Brings in
yes,
Nance.
sir.
The always dangerous Nance tools. She has the tools. The crowd on their feet. They really want her to hit a home run. And tie this up. And it hits her off the shoulder. Ooh. Puts the runner. Now she's facing Herbert Hackman, who's 1 for 2. Pressure way up the locked-in Hackman. Outfield going deep. Fast runner at first. And we'll see what happens. There goes the run, and the throw is way, way slow. And she gets to second base. Doggone it. There's a hard hit foul ball. Souvenir, the first row. Ringing the bell. 0-2. She's got Hackman in a hole. Popped up down third base line. Buster Biggs is going over there, but that's going to drift foul. Souvenir, second row. Still 1-2. Fans like it, though. They want that home run. Hits another foul ball, third base line. A home run would put the Moonstars ahead. There's the run. It's a hard hit, third base line again. Foul ball. He's pulling them. Tools took off at third base early. 0-2. 85th pitch by Japani. High and inside misses. Ball 1-1 to the count. Crowd quiet now. Hard hit to Bertha Banks, who fakes over to third, goes to first, and ends the side, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're heading into the top of the 7th. Beewolves with a 1-0 lead. Steve Monstour 0 for 1 with a walk. Billy LeBoink 0 for 2. And Bertha Banks 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Turnberger at 78 pitches with 3 strikeouts, 4 walks, giving up 4 hits. An ERA of 1.5. Steve Monstour neutral and fit. Got power versus right-hand pitchers. 0 for 1 with a walk today. Turner delivers. That's a shot, and that's going to. Benicio lays out, makes the stop, and makes the throw to Bustum at first base for the first out. So 1 down.
That was an impressive dive by Benicio, a solid second baseman playing here in San Diego for the Moonstars. There's jumps to the first one, and it goes back, and that's going to land in there. Billy LeBoink is going to make it on base for another playoff single by the Boinker.
All right, Billy, come on, Bertha. 0 for 2. 333 with a home run, 3 RBIs in the playoffs. LeBoink with no speed at first base, so 1 out runner at first. That's fouled straight back. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. That one's low. 1-1 to Bertha Banks. Turnberger delivering his 83rd pitch high. Ball inside. Ball 2. 2-1. That one's outside. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike with 1 out. That's in there for called strike. Full count now. 3-2 with 1 out to Bertha Banks.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. And Bertha Banks goes down on strikes. 2 outs now.
Yep. Turnberger's good. He's throwing an 86th pitch. He's throwing an 87th. He's locked in. He's going against Japani. Hits a hard liner streak to Nance to second base. Goes to first and ends the side.
Dag-nabbit. So we're going into the bottom of the 7th. Beewolves pick up another hit, so they have 1 run on 5 hits. Moonstars, no runs on 4. Gustafson, 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Winnie Wheels, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And Boo Lewis, 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Japani had 86 pitches with 5 strikeouts. Gustafson, the left fielder's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single, hitting 400 in the playoffs with no home runs, 1 RBI. Fran Japani delivers. That's in it for called strike. Strike 1. Fran Japani at neutral now. He anticipated that pitch. That was outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. That one's low ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Japani delivering her 90th pitch here. That's high ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to Gustafson. That's fouled straight back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now to Gustafson, the Moonstar left fielder. Japani delivers. Fouled off. Gustafson will get another pitch. Swing and a miss. And Gustafson goes down. That's Japani's 6th K of the day. And in steps Windy Wheels 0 for 2 today. Wheels neutral and fit, hitting 455 with an RBI this season.
RBI.
I know. Excuse me while I trip over my tongue. That one's low. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. With a 1 out. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. Japani at 95 pitches deals. That's fouled off, and now Windy Wheels is behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. That's going to be foul, and Bertha Banks makes an attempt but couldn't come up with it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and now Japani delivers her 98th pitch, and that's popped up into the outfield. And and Buster Biggs drops the ball. I don't know how or why, but he dropped the ball for a single. So Windy Wheels stepping at first, and now velocity-wise, Japani is starting to come down. She's at 98 pitches. That first pitch to Boo Lewis is fouled off. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Windy Wheels at second. At first, I mean. And that's a single into center field. And now all of a sudden there's runners at first and second, and Pepe Vinicio stepping in. Vinicio 0 for 2. He's known as an RBI man, though. And it looks like that may be the end of Japani's day. Japani throws 100 pitches. She gets lifted in the bottom of the 7th for Benson Rushmore. Benson Rushmore with no ERA, no whip, no 1 strikeout. He's neutral and fit. He's got about average velocity, about average junk. His accuracy suffers, but he's fully rested. He has a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. There's 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Vinicio takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. The throw back to second, and Wheels is back. Windy Wheels with some speed at second base. That one's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out to Pepe Vinicio. That one's low as well. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike with 1 out. That one's low as well. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. And there's a roller to Dexteris, who's going to pick it up. Oh, and he should have gone to second, but he inadvertently hit the first base button. So there's 2 outs now with runners at second and third. Vern Turnberger stepping in. He's 0 for 2 today. Turnberger's going to get lifted here for Clubber Buff. Clubber Buff hitting 500 in the playoffs with 1 RBI.
Good choice.
2 outs. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. That was it should have been an easy double play again. There's a roller to Bertha Banks. She's going to pick it up. Took a funny hop, but she's going to make the throw to Franco to retire the side. So luckily nothing came of it, but Clubber Buff will get you yanked, obviously, for Little Bumpton. Little Bumpton, the closing pitcher. Little Bumpton with a 40.5 ERA, a 4.5 whip. No strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got less than average velocity. He's got very good junk and about average, a little bit better than average accuracy. He's fully rested. He throws a 4-seam fastball and a slider. So as we head into the top of the 8th, it's going to be Freddie Knox 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Hanley Dexteris 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. And Buster Biggs 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Little Bumpton taking the mound with that 40.50 ERA. Beewolves holding on to that 1-0 lead. Freddie Knox 2 for 3 with 2 doubles.
That's pretty good.
Yes, sir. First pitch by Bumpton is wild. Ball 1. Allen swung and fouled off. So into the dugout along the third baseline. 1-1. There's a smash. That'll get into center field. That's going to drop in front of Windy Wheels for a clean single. So Freddie Knox again, 3 for 3 for today.
Yeah, he's having a great day. Is Freddie Knox? Fast runner at first base. First pitch to hard hit liner straight to Hackman. Luckily, Knox didn't run for second there.
Yeah, that was Buster Biggs, tense but fit, 0 for 2 with a walk. Sitting 455 in these playoffs with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Allen's fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. And there goes Hanley Dexteris, and he's going to be in there with stolen base. So runner at second now with 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Buster Biggs. And that's going to be into right field. Harvey's going to pick it up and make the throw in. Dexter is held up at third. So runners at first and third with one out, and Laura Franco stepping in.
They're in a good position to score again. Only one out. Runners in the corners, Pete, unless they hit into a double play. Foul back up off the net. 1-1 the count. That one misses outside ball one. 1 the count as well there. That one's right in there. Hard hit to left field, Pete. That's it. That's out. Beewolves win. Way over the wall. It's a 3-run home run by Laura Franco, and that could be the difference. She hits it about 420 feet. It's her first home run and 4th RBI of the playoffs, and the Beewolves grab a 4-0 lead here late game.
All right, and in steps Magic Moore, locked in and fit. Got good connection versus left-handed pitching. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Swing and a miss, strike one, and Bumpton's tense already. That's fouled off along the third baseline. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. That one's popped up into foul territory along the left-hand side. That's a deep side, though, and the left fielder's not going to be able to get there. So no balls, 2 strikes. That one's popped up. It's a little bit closer to the left fielder. He might have a – nope, still can't get there. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Magic Moore. Fouls that one straight back. That one's low. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Bumped it at 17 pitches. That one's inside. 2-2 now to Magic Moore. There's a pop-up into center field. Center fielder's calling everybody off. Magic Moore's going to turn and head to second, but it's caught for the second out. So 2 down now.
Wow. I thought they had 2 outs. Or 3 outs. Oh, their first was over strike to Magic Moore. Or, I'm sorry, to Steve Monster. Check swing ball 1. We're even 1 piece. Swing and miss, or swing and fouls it off. Fouls that one off. We're still at 1-2. 2 outs. Lil Bupton coming right at him here, one after another. He misses that one. 2-2. He's losing some accuracy as Bupton. That's a little liner that's going to be hit past into center field, and he's going to get a single. And the crowd is getting upset here in San Diego. People looking at their team and wrapping things up.
Yes, sir. Billy Boink, neutral and fit, favors the high pitch. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Little Bumpton's going to get chased out. Bumpton leaves with, and then comes Chiron Throne. Chiron Throne is neutral and juiced. He's got about average velocity. He's got very good junk and a little bit less than average accuracy. He's fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. He has not seen action so far in these playoffs, so this is the first time we'll see Chiron Throne. Now it's lifted by LeBoink, and it's just going to creep to the foul side, the wrong side of the foul line along the third baseline. That's popped up with 2 outs. Windy Wheels makes the catch off the shoe tops, but the Beewolves put 3 more on the board in the top of the 8th and make it 4-0. Pierce Harvey, Rusty Bustum, and Nance Toole is going to face off against Benson Rushmore through 6 pitches in his brief appearance in the 7th.
Right fielder, number 46.
Number 46, you heard it, Pete. Pierce Harvey, 308 on the season. And
I heard him.
The Moonstars are in a tough spot here, facing elimination. 4 runs down the bottom 8th. First one's there for a strike. Benson Rushmore throwing his 8th pitch. Fouls that off down the first base line. He's quickly in the hole 0-2, but he's a tough out. Good contact hitter. Rushmore looking for the right signal. Throws it hard, hitting the right center field. Billy Point runs up and grabs it. Whoa.
Nice catch, Billy.
1 down.
All right.
Crowd getting behind Rusty Bustum, hoping to get back in this thing. First one's in there for a strike, though. And it quiets things down pretty quickly. 11th pitch by Benson Rushmore coming. Fouled off the net. 0-2, he's in a hole. Here it comes. Fouls that one into his own dugout. Still 0-2. 13th pitch, fouled off. Moonstars having a hard time putting it out in play. 1-2. That one gets into play. And just a little bit of a late dive by Hanley Dexteris, and he gets to first base.
Come on, Benson.
Nance Tools locked in. Runner at first base. Home run puts him with the win in 2. Nance Tools. We'll pause there. Hard hit to center field. Oh, over the head of Magic Moore. He grabs the ball. He's going to throw it to cut-in. She's going to get to second base. The runner's coming home, and he's going to score. It's 4 runs.
I don't really like Benson Rushmore. In the playoffs, since we've had him in the playoffs, he just does not pitch well for me. I don't know what in the hell. Ball low.
Pitch misses low. 1-0 the count. Rushmore throws that one
outside. Of course it is.
To Herbert Hackman, locked in, hitting .583, swing and a miss. Strike one. He's got 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Puts a little roller to Dexter's, who's going to pick it up, and he only has the throw to first for 2 down. He got 2 outs, and Gustafsson up.
Come on.
Gustafsson's got to turn things around and get them back in here. He got a runner in scoring position at third base with 2 outs, 2 quick misses by Benson Rushmore there. Curveball hit hard, foul ball, first base line. 2-1 the count now. Pop fly left field. It's going to drift foul. Oh, Buster Biggs almost grabs it. 2-2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, wow. Way to get out of it, Benson.
Oof. But they put 1 on the board, so we're in the ninth, the top of the ninth, and it's Beewolves 4 runs on 9 hits with an error, and the Moonstars 1 run on 7 hits. Bertha Banks 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Benson Rushmore's first at bat, and Freddie Knox 3 for 4 with 2 doubles.
The third baseman.
Bertha Banks, the third baseman's neutral and fit. 0 for 3 today, hitting .286 in these playoffs.
She is. Here comes the pitch from Tyrone, thrown hard, hit the left field, and that's gone. The Beewolves winning the game, Pete. Off the pitching dugout back there in left center field. 386 pitches on the first pitch of his second home and 4th RBI of the playoffs. And the Beewolves have a 5-0 lead. I think this is it, Pete. Yes,
sir. In steps Benson Rushmore, the relief pitcher's neutral fit. We said that in the last game, so be careful. Be careful with that. There's a smash. That's high into center field. Windy Wheels is under it, makes the catch for the first out. 1 down, and Freddie Knox stepping in. He's locked in and fit, 3 for 4.
Yeah, probably should have sat Rushmore. Freddie Knox, what a day he's having. That one's low for ball. 1-0 the count. 5-1 Beewolves.
Oh.
Swing of a strike 1. 1-1 the count. There's a little looper to left field. That's going to be an easy out. Gustafsson waving him off.
Yep.
2 down.
Yeah, we could have pulled Rushmore. I think this was the same thing we said in the last game, was we could have pulled him and had Smack Avery come in and finish it out. Haley Dexter steps in. 2 outs, nobody on. No balls, 1 strike. That one's popped up. Shallow center field. Looks like the center fielder is going to be there. Nance Tools. She'll make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're heading into the bottom of the 9th. Beewolves 5 runs on 10 hits with an error. Moonstars 1 run on 7 hits. Windy Wheels 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Boo Lewis 2 for 3 with a strikeout. And Pepe Benicio 0 for 3. Rushmore throw 25 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. Windy Wheels, the center fielder's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 today. He's been hitting pretty well in these playoffs, but so far today 0 for 3. Rushmore looks in, going to deliver his 26th pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and now Windy Wheels is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. And that's fouled off. So Wheels able to protect enough to get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and Windy Wheels goes down on strikes. 1 down, and Boo Lewis, the catcher, stepping in. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Brought that average up to 375 in the playoffs up until this.
I don't know what you'll have against Rushmore. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, you do. You have a lot of you're much better with him. I don't. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Lewis, the catcher. Oh, what was that? That was a weird kind of play. A little glitchy, but Dexteris was able to stay with the ball and make the throw to first for the 2nd out. So 2 down now, and Pepe Benicio represents the last hope of Moonstar fans. 2 down, nobody on. Benicio 0 for 3 today. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Benson Rushmore at 32 pitches. Oh, that one's low, ball 1. Benicio checked his swing. Looked like he offered at it, but he was able to hold up. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. That's fouled straight back, and now Benicio finds himself behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Rushmore delivers, and it's a roller to Bertha Banks. She's going to pick it up,
That's it.
make the throw to first, and the Moonstars have been defeated.
Oh,
Beewolves win, Tommy. Beewolves win.
holy cow.
That's how the game went. Beewolves win, and the Beewolves are getting a good ovation here from the Moonstar, the San Diego fans. That's sportsmanship right there. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I think they're giving the ovation to their team. Who did it? But boy, San Diego gets both their teams knocked out in the first round. And this Moonstars had the best record in the game almost all season. Ended up tying best record with the Wild Pigs. And to leave in the first round, that's a bitter pill to swallow here for the San Diego fans. Ugh. But the Beewolves came out. It was a boxing match through the first up to the sixth inning. The Beewolves finally got one, and then they got three more in the eighth before the Moonstars even scored anything. Moonstars finally showed up, got one in the eighth, but it just wasn't enough. Offensively speaking, the Beewolves were the better offensive team, and they got all the runs.
Yeah, that's how it went. Again, like you were saying, it was really touch and go, walking on eggshells through the first five. I think both teams were not looking to, trying not to make mistakes, playing conservative ball. It really looked like both Turnburner and Japani were on their game. I think both of them spent time locked in this game. So, whenever, if they weren't striking people out, what they were giving the hitters to hit, they were just either popping up or hitting into the ground, and were easy ground balls that they got thrown out. So, although the Beewolves were able a couple of times to get base runners, I think they put base runners on almost every inning, so they left a lot of runners on base. But it was the eighth inning before it really kind of loosened up.
Well, Freddie Knox, he's had 3 for 5. I'm sorry, he's hitting 467 in the playoffs, which is why he's been getting that start all these last few games. It's the third best batting. That's the third best batting average on the team with both both Biggs and Moore hitting 500. Everybody on the team except for Japani and Rushmore, everyone but the pitchers got on today.
Yeah. And conversely, over there on the Moonstars, you only had Boo Lewis, the catcher, who, like I said, up until this game was really struggling at the plate. He goes 2 for 4. Outside of that, everybody else, Harvey, 1 for 4. Bustum, 1 for 4. Nance Tools, 1 for 2. 1 for 2. Herbert Hackman, 1 for 4. Gustafson, 1 for 4. Like we talked about, Tools, Hackman, Gustafson, those are their offensive cylinders, as we said, that make the Moonstar engine go, and you hold them to 1 for, Tools was able to pick up an RBI, and she did walk once, but you look at Gustafson, 3 strikeouts on the day.
That's
Windy Wheels, who again has been hitting a ton. He doesn't get a lot of press, but just a solid hitter in the first 2 games. He struck out 3 times today. So again, I guess I would have to lean more towards Japani had their number.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, Wheels didn't show up. He needed him. Benicio not only didn't hit today, he didn't hit the whole playoffs. He never got on base.
Yeah. Pepe Benicio. Yeah. Like I say, I don't think they had him out there until he came in. I think that was the second game of the set. I don't think they started him in the first one. So it's strange.
Yeah. Well, for pitching, Fran Japani comes out, gets the win. She throws 6 in the third innings, gives up only 5 hits, walks 1 batter, strikes out a half dozen. Her ERA is a 0, Pete. Her ERA is a 0, and she's 1-0 on the season. Benson Rushmore then comes in and gets the save. He throws 2 2/3 innings. He gives up only 2 hits, 1 earned run. He strikes out 2 batters of his own. His ERA is a 2.7. Some great pitching. He's now 1-0-1.
And then over there for the Moonstars, Vern Turnburner, even though he put out a yeoman's effort, he's going to get saddled with the loss. Pitched 7 innings, only gave up 5 hits and 1 earned run. He walked 4, struck out 4. His ERA is a 1.29, and his record falls to 1-0. Little Bumpton came in, pitched 2/3, and really this is the loss. should be hung on on Little Bumpton. He pitches 2/3 of an inning, gives up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, and 1 home run. He leaves with an ERA of 40.5, which he came in with, and then Kieran Throne came in, pitched an inning and a third, gave up a hit and an earned run. He gave up 1 home run. He leaves with an ERA of 6.75. So they have to take that into the offseason, Tommy.
Yeah, Little Bumpton let him down there. Players owe the game, Pete.
Yeah, and it's not the first time he let him down in was it the first game of the that we played him? Because that's where we ran up his ERA.
Yeah.
3 stars of the game. First star was the A-, Laura Franco over there at first base. She was 1 for 3, but she hit a home run, tallied 4 RBIs, and scored a run herself. So a big hit for someone who's been struggling at the plate just at the right time.
Yeah. Second star of the game, the B-ranked starting pitcher number 40, Fran Japani, lady of the hour, because she comes in, throws 6.1 innings, or 6 1/3 innings, gives up only 5 hits, walks a batter, gets 6 strikeouts.
Yes, sir. And then the third star of the game, Freddie Knox, always on the cusp of being put back on the bench, but he hit 3 for 5 today with 2 doubles, scored 2 runs, and he stole the base. So way to go there, Freddie Knox.
Frederick McKnoxerson.
Tommy G with 3 hits, 1 RBI, 2 strikeouts, and a contribution of 38%. Pete J with 7 hits, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, no great catches, 1 stolen base, 6 strikeouts, and a bean batter. I get a 62%.
It's the bean batter that put you over there.
I think it is. I think that's what I got to start doing is beaning the batter.
Get like 20% of it. Oh boy, wow! Post-game show. So the Beewolves live to play another day. Their season is not over. They send the Moonstars packing home, and the semifinals look like this, Pete. It's going to be the Wild Pigs and the Grapplers starting off in Apple Field in New York in that other conference. And for us?
Oh, sorry, took a drink break. Well, for us, it's going to be a trade division. We've played these guys 3 times so far this season. It's going to be the Beewolves taking on the number 4 Beewolves taking on the number 2 Sirloins. And as I said, these 2 teams have locked up already 3 times this season. The Beewolves actually having the best of the matchup and taking the Sirloins 2 games to 1. So the matchup's going to go Naomo versus Levon, which I think we saw during the regular season in the first game, and then we're going to see the best of the best. We're going to see Kays going up against Bender, and finally, if the third game is needed, Snugs taking on Beavis Ortiz.
Yes. Well, I'm glad Deshaun Levon's going to get to see some postseason play. If the Beewolves left today, he wouldn't have got to be in any playoffs, so that'll be good. Yeah, it's pretty neat when you have a divisional rivalry playing in the semifinals. One team from the trade division is going to go to the finals this year, Pete. Hopefully it's the Beewolves, but we'll be pulling for whoever that is. We're going to start things off in St. Louis, so we'll be playing at least one game out there at Lafayette Corner. Over on the other side, it's going to be Halfberger the third up against Lovell on the mound for the Wild Pigs. Perd Lovelorn is going to play that second game against West Yogurt, and if they need 3 to determine the winner, it's going to be Muddy Water against Holmes.
Oosh.
Yeah. Whew.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I was kind of nervous about that one. Oop.
Yep. Looking at the top 10 in the playoffs here right now, Lloyd Cook has got the top spot for the Sirloins.
Yeah, 538 average, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs, 1 stolen base. What else? You got Slip Vanderwink with a 1.35 ERA, 0.6 WHIP, 0.136 average with 6.2 innings pitched and 8 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Kat Stanza, she's up there too. So yeah, they got 3 as well. We got 3, they got 3.
Yeah. Herbert Hackman ends his season as 10th thus far. But
yeah.
All right, very
Look
good
over there at batting, and you got Herbert Hackman. He finishes the season in 3rd for best batting average, and Nance Tools 4th. Windy Wheels in at 10th, so they wind up with 3 on the board there too.
That's strange, yeah, because I mean they did well against us with hitting that well. It was really those three batters though that kind of carried the team. The Moonstars didn't get enough offense elsewhere.
No, yeah, you're exactly right. Those were the spark plugs. So home runs, Lloyd Cook with 5.
5.
He's got 3 more than. I mean, we like Magic Moore, Bertha Banks, and Buster Biggs all tied for second with 2, and Lloyd Cook has 5. So I know who I'm going to bean.
He's also got 12 RBIs. Lloyd Cook is the man out there in St. Louis.
He definitely
He's sizzling.
is.
Pete, sizzling.
Blakely Hayark with the on-base percentage, 6.15. I mean, .615. What am I talking about? Madoka Hayata with a 500 on-base percentage.
For hits, you got Lloyd Cook, Herbert Hackman, and Freddie Knox.
Yep. Extra base hits.
5 Lloyd Cook is the man. Strikeouts, though, we're gonna be K and Damian Rush, aren't we? He's got a half dozen already. Oh.
We're gonna go after him. Yeah. Stolen bases. Nope, there's no Beewolves on there. Huh? Although, they stole one with Freddie Knox today. Runs scored.
And then you got earned run average. West Yogurt is a starter. Per Loveborn's a starter. Japani's a starter. All 0 ERA.
And then Slip Vanderwink and Shady, I think those are relievers for the Sirloins. Yeah.
Strikeouts. Roper Muddywater is leading at 8. And then Slip Vanderwink's at 8 as well.
Let's hope they tired him out in the first 3 games.
Bender and Japani with half dozen.
Right? Because I want to check. I just want to see Sirloins. Shady, A- relief pitcher. Slip Vanderwink is actually a starting pitcher. So, right? Because I didn't say Vanderwink. So I think we're going Shady, Manny Kays, and then Bugsy Snuggs. So we may not even see Slip Vanderwink, one of their best pitchers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just going to say Shady, Ko Naomo is a B starting pitcher. Then you get Manny Kays, A+, Bugsy Snuggs, A-. So their starting pitching is crazy. Manny Kays, Bugsy Snuggs, and Slip Vanderwink are all A pitchers. Shady's an A- relief pitcher.
Wow. I was looking at career records, top 10 in the playoffs. So in the last couple seasons, the best playoffs, top 10, Pearly Bender's ranked number 1. Followed by Sanchez Silvio at the Water Bullets, then Magic Moore is ranked number 3. Then Hronis Jackson of the Water Bullets, and then Wedge Wagner, the Overdogs. Although I think he got those stats mostly from when he was with the Moose. And then you got Buster Biggs, ranked 6. We got 3 of the top 10.
Yes, sir.
Quicker. The Lloyd Cook he's in there at 9th. Career records in the playoffs, 538. Career record, 538. Batting average. That's incredible.
Whose?
Lloyd Cook.
Oh.
5 home runs in the playoffs, 12 RBIs. Wow, that's amazing.
I wonder why they don't have him on the batting average then. Career records, playoffs, batting. They got number 1, Marshall Brown at 444. We got Freddie Knox, 421. Magic Moore, 406. Eliza Peck hitting 391. Career in the playoffs. And she didn't even play. I don't think, did she play in the playoffs?
No. Well, she played one game, I think.
364 for Buster Biggs. Yeah. Home runs, Magic Moore, 4. Yeah. Lloyd Cook, 5.
Lloyd Cook,
very
man.
Cool.
RBI is 12 for Lloyd Cook. Who is this? I don't remember Lloyd Cook frightening me much, but apparently I wasn't giving him the kind of respect he hits Magic more than Buster Biggs.
Strikeouts, career records in pitching in the playoffs. Strikeouts, Hurley Bender, 20. Sanchez Silvio, who's in second place, 14.
Wow. Yeah, 20. Yeah, Hurley Bender's a playoff monster. He really is.
Fran Giapani's got 10, and then Beavis Ortiz has 9. So
Yeah.
he may jump up in the standings career-wise. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we should leave it there then. Well, yeah, so
Yep.
good. So we're moving on, Pete.
That's all I wanted to know. So the first game will be Wednesday, and we're going to get match up against the Sirloins. We got to travel to Lafayette Park, Lafayette Field, or Lafayette Park.
Lafayette Corner.
Lafayette Corner.
So neat.
Wasn't even close. So that'll be good. A good first run here.
Very good, very good. All right. Well, we're going to get going. And we're going to get this game out there tomorrow. And then, I guess, yeah, we'll see you then. You'll see you in St. Louis to start up that next series in a few days. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.